Hey guys, back with another Maplestory video here. This time we're gonna do a quick guide on how to clear all solo content currently in the game. Okay, so as of right now, this is July 2025, right before anniversary, and this Wind Archer has been clearing solo hard Damien for quite a while now. I posted a video way back when I cleared it with 19 mil max damage cap and about 123k HP. And now with my current gear, my last run last week with these stats, okay, this is actually better stats than I've had previously because I just made this Chaos 40 helmet. This was all Mythic 30, level 1 emblems, and I was able to clear it, my last run, 745. Very comfortably. And so I just want to show you guys what I prioritized to do the damage that I did and clear this content pretty easily, honestly. So first we got to look at the battle analysis, okay? And I want you guys to understand something. This character is not capping its lines by any means. Average lines 10 to 11 mil. Okay, full buffed, remind you, full buff. This is not hitting hard at all. And yes, I understand it's ignoring me defense and I have none of it, but still 11 mil lines and on average and still doing 41 bill DPM and clearing at 745 kind of just shows you that at this level, if you're trying to accomplish this, max damage cap isn't really a huge priority. Okay, so we'll start with the hyper stats. As you can see, I'm level 244, so I have a lot going on here, but this is where I get a lot of my stats. Final damage, physical damage, boss attack, ADI lines. Huge, right? Links, Legion. So my links are pretty good, but this is kind of baseline. You probably think this account has the best Legion, right? And the best attributes and a lot of things to make up for my lack of gear, but it doesn't. So again, 14% final damage, 14% crit damage, 12% boss attack, and these are sort of the link skills that I use. The pirates are a great one. Oh, here it is right here. Demon, Avengers, Xenon. Like you can see where I'm getting a lot of these buffs from. Sia, it's not even Sia, Adele, Cadena. These are all great links and legions, okay? Now let's go to Legion. Actually not that great. 5,000. Okay? Not that great. But again, stats over here. 9% boss attack. Only 6% crit damage. Ooh, max HP I actually could get up a little bit. What is the max here actually? 10. So I could get more. Like obviously I have a lot more room to grow here. But the point is my Legion isn't anything special. Right? Here. Like I mentioned. Level 1 emblem. Level 30, level 1 emblem. Decent potentials. These are kind of nothing here. Drop rate soul. Level 1. Drop rate soul. Drop rate soul. Drop rate. So this is a boss node farmer. So what does this account have going for it? It has good accessories here. Just from doing bosses, emblems. Potentials are pretty good, but again, I drop rate here. I think I have some drop rate elsewhere too, like drop rate here, drop rate here. So it's kind of a mix and match as a node farmer and also a bosser. So how was I able to do the damage that I did to at least clear hard Damien? This is all mechanics aside, which is kind of the hardest part about hard Damien. But again, you want to understand how much gear you need to do minimally to get the job done, get the clears, solo content. So 1B, this is a huge priority, but this is the second thing that I think is very important. And I think it's a necker weapon, right? Physical attack, Star Force is decent. Max damage cap on the soul, honestly, not a huge impact because like I said, I wasn't capping any of my lines anyway or hitting very hard. But I think fair trade is kind of the separator as far as doing damage. And if you don't know, fair trade is insane, even more insane now. There's no tick damage, there's no extra 10% damage getting hit. It's just straight crit rate, 100%. So as you can see, my crit rate unbuffed is 141, and with more buffs, I'm going to cap very, very easily, even in these higher level bosses. Okay, so that is number one. Just critting all your lines is an easy way to do more damage. Okay, so, but that's number two. That's the second most important thing. The number one most important thing is your nodes. And again, we'll look at the boss, we'll look at the analytics, the battle analysis, because as you can see, these three skills are all V skills. This is a V skill right here. So 4 of my top 5 skills are V skills. Howling Gale does 25% of my damage. These all do an insane amount of damage. And to be honest, Wind Archers only use one skill, Song of Heaven, as a filler, and it only does 6%. Okay, so this is where I think people need to understand where your damage is coming from, because a lot of people think like Song of Heaven, Phantoms like melee, right? Paladin's Blast, just your main skill. Everyone thinks that is where your damage comes from, and a lot of the times it's like second page almost, right? Or it's far down on the first page. So that is why nodes are so important, because that is where everyone's damage comes from. So how do you know what to prioritize? I would go into fog training, straight up fog training, and just do a test. Just do a simple test. It doesn't matter what, you can do, set this however you want to. Boss settings, things like that. Like I would just set this to level 1, just so you're like hitting pretty close to cap in all your lines. And then just do your rotation, right? And just do it for like 30 seconds. Nothing crazy. I'm not even buffed here, right? You can see kind of my lines here. But once all of kind of my cooldowns come off, 30 seconds, 15 seconds here, then it just allows you to see what is doing the real damage, okay? And it tells you what to prioritize. So in 30 seconds, Howling Gale, no surprise, did 21%. Stormwind. This is my hyper for my Wind Archer, 12%. And these are my other V skills, where like I talked about. Song of Heaven, 6% down here. Okay. Now, Song of Heaven does proc Trifling Winds, which obviously is 11% of my damage, and proc Stormwind, so it does matter, right? But I think a lot of people sort of misplace don't have a good idea of where their damage comes from, okay? And the fact is that V skills make sense. 5th job skills make sense that they would be the biggest, hardest hitting skills. So after doing that, then it allows you to say, okay, this is why I prioritized what I did, right? Howling Gale is level 30. Gale Barrier is level 30. Vortex Sphere is level 30. And I kind of didn't even bother with this skill or maxing these other skills, right? I focus on getting these to 60. Trifling Wind, obviously, very strong. Stormwind, very strong. Song of Heaven, Stormbringer, very strong skills. But this is where all the damage comes from, when it's maxed, right? That's kind of what we're looking at here, when it's maxed. Because of a few things, and it didn't even showcase in this stat fog training, but defense ignore rate at 15% for base is, it's 15% max damage cap increase, which, why not, right? Huge, on top of the skill percents that you're going to get added for every level. So you always want to prioritize these and make sure that you understand your skills. Just read it for a split second, because every 5 levels here, increments of 5, it's actually going to reduce the cooldown. So like for Vortex Sphere, for example, it's 30-second cooldown. When I remove it, now it's down to 25, 32.5, right? So it doesn't seem like a lot, but at level 1, level 10, it's going to be what? I don't know, 45 seconds? In the long grand scheme of a fight, that adds up a ton. So skill percentage is 335 here, 12.5% defense rate. So this actually, it does add up, right? And This goes up 25%, and then another 2.5% defense rate. So if you're wondering how and what to focus on, I always recommend getting the weapon for fair trade specifically, and obviously for the physical attack. Necro weapons have more physical attack than inherent weapons. And then nodes is number one by far. It's just by far. Okay. This is where all your damage is gonna come from. And if you see any boss that you're doing, any class, honestly, the V skills is where the damage comes from. Okay, so that is how I was able to clear solo Damien with literally level 1 emblems, with literally mythic emblems, with nothing special about the armor or the gear. Nothing, like my player card looks not fancy at all. Like non-emblems, like these could essentially be non-emblem gear, right? And I would still be able to do what I do and get the job done. So I hope this helps you guys understand what to prioritize, and so that you're clearing bosses as efficiently as possible, doing as much damage as efficiently as possible. So hope this guys helps you guys out. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment below and what you want to see next, right? And hope this helps you guys. Again, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.